Chad, question?
Aziz, I know it's been an emotional, couple weeks going through this process. How good did it feel to be at that scorer's table and hear your name called and the fans kind of give you the ovation they did?
I mean, I'm really grateful to be back. It was very long, like the summer, to really like working out, to really focus on the main thing, and yeah, I was keeping going, and with the help of the staff and like everybody, with my teammate too, like I'm just grateful to be back, and I'm really keep pushing. I know how we feel, and we got one guy like we fighting for, so like I'm just taking this moment like very grateful. Yeah.
Vic, you've been waiting for him,
Yeah.
so you could show us that you could shoot the three-pointer tonight. Is more of that to come? Were you mad? How mad were you missed the last one?
Oh, very mad. I shouldn't take it. But yeah, like I was talking in Big 12 media, when Aziz and Jamil will cut back, they'll flatten the defense, so I'll be more open on a perimeter. And now it's just a matter of chemistry between us and playing together, because I also, it's funny, I haven't taken a two-point shot today and no free throw. So I have to still figure it out how I can be present in the paint and put pressure on the rim with Aziz. So it's just a matter of like playing together, keep it adding. So.
Aziz, obviously, everyone is looking forward to your debut tonight, but then CJ Frederick kind of goes off, has a few key checks there in the second half. Did it feel like he stole your thunder a little bit, and what was it like to see him score that from three?
I mean, for me, I feel like I'm trying to fight for my teammate, like to be open. Like I'm just really like to see him like keep going, because he's a great shooter. So like by him getting like threes like that, it's just gonna make us like way easier. So yeah.
Since we didn't get to talk to you on Monday, can you just take me back to the reaction you had on Monday when you were told, and then what are your discussions with Jamil since he's in the same predicament?
I mean, when it happened, I was at home and I was really happy, but I know like how we feel to be like on this moment. So like at the same time, I was thinking about Jamil, like in his case. So I was telling him like, like it gonna come. Just like keep working, and we gonna support you. Yeah.
Did you celebrate or anything?
Yeah. I did celebrate. I was happy, like really like, because I know how much work I've been putting in. Like it was very challenging. So by just seeing my name be free, I feel like I was ready at that moment, and yeah, I was grateful for the staff, like the great work they did to put me on this spot.
Aziz, how important was it for you not only to get right into the game, but get a block on your first defensive series, then a couple minutes later, less than 2 minutes later, you had the dunk. How important were those moments?
I think it was very important. Like I'm trying to do everything to win, and Simas really told me like that he was hurt and he wanted to be the first guy to throw me aloud. So I was doing everything I can to get it. So I'm grateful I made it. Yeah, it was very special. Yeah.
Vic, do you feel like you could be even more aggressive defensively now that Aziz is back?
Yes, that's what playing big does to you, and now I can pressure the ball more or guard perimeter, not being afraid of somebody. Nobody's behind me. Somebody's like Aziz, who is one of the biggest probably shot blockers in the whole country. So it just frees your mind how to guard. Like you're not afraid to get beat because there is a big fella who's gonna support.
20 points off turnovers tonight. How do you guys feel like your pressure affected them offensively?
A lot, and Jizzle and John and Dede set a tone just by pressuring. When they wanted to slow the game down, they just pressure the ball and like around the half court so they can just play their play. And they turned to a couple turnovers. We got a couple stops, bigs ran the rim, created wide open shots, and then we just kept rolling out there.
Aziz, Coach mentioned the reaction from Jamil Reynolds when he told him the news that you were cleared. Just talk about your relationship with Jamil through this process and hearing how excited he was for you, and you're going to do the same for him. Just talk about your relationship with Jamil a little bit.
We get really, really close when the game start, because like we used to be on the sideline, really like, talk about like everything and to get to know really each other, and I know really how we feel, to really like work like the whole time, and really not be free, be on the sideline is really hard. So like I know really like how we feel. Yeah.
How much did it mean to you to have Wes stand up for you the way that he did and be so adamant that you deserve this and deserve to be on the floor with your teammates?
I mean, a lot, really. I really love how much he cared about the game, and he know how hard I really put in. So like, I really care about like how much he trying to like help me to get to the spot with the staff and everybody who really helped me. So I'm just grateful to have him as a head coach. Yeah.
Vic, do you feel like teams are adding that shot to the scouting report now, the outside shot, or do you feel like you still haven't gotten the amount of pressure you might be expecting throughout the season once that's fully in the scouting report?
I hope not, because I feel comfortable as of right now. But yeah, speaking of other teams, they definitely will adjust sooner or later. So yeah, like I said, we just need to keep building, keep figuring it out, keep getting better as a team, as a players, as individuals, and yeah.
You guys both had the two best defensive ratings on the team tonight in your debut, Aziz. How great does that chemistry feel in terms of the passing off on defense, the ability to kind of know where each other is going to be and be able to kind of rhythmically pass off those defensive sets and protect the rim?
We've been working on that all summer, so like I feel like it just started coming up, and we were just going hard as each other to push each other to be like in the better spot. And I feel like everybody like Vic know I'm gonna be there to help him. Like I know somebody gonna help me like if I overhelp. So like we just been doing it all summer. So I feel like it just started to translate. Yeah.
Aziz, Wes talked so much about the struggles and whether it was with mental health or just not being able to play the game of basketball that you went through, but we haven't gotten to hear that. We haven't gotten to hear that from you yet. What was that like? Those days and weeks where you weren't sure whether you were going to be able to step on the basketball court or not. What was that like for you?
It was very hard, Like obviously I'm not from here, and I got my family here, and like really, it's just very hard for me to really to know how to adapt in this country and really to fight through everything, the waiver and everything. So like they really helped me to find like some therapists and everything to help me to go to the right spot. But I feel like it was very, very hard. Yeah.
So you step on the floor tonight and you get that block, and then you get the dunk. At what moment, was it the block or was it the dunk or was it another point? Maybe when you first stepped on the floor, at what point did you kind of settle in and say, all right, this is, it's go time?
I was ready. I've been ready. I've been working on this every time on practice, and I knew when I was just waiting for the right time to really show what I can do. Since this is really this is my job, and I've been working on it all summer. So when the time comes, I know I don't have to overdo something I haven't worked on, and I just do me, and yeah.
What did that block feel like for you?
Really, I was really happy to know I helped my teammate, to block the shot and everything. It was feeling good, yeah.
All right, final question, Brian.
During that 30-2 run, just what was the atmosphere like
Wow.
and your first impression on UC's fan base while you're in there?
I mean, electrical. We got a shout out to the DJ who started playing music, like I said already. That was electrical, crazy.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.